Okay, good evening, fellow students, fellow learners. Good evening to you once again. You are once again welcome to the board again on the learning of Photoshop. This is the advanced level. And today we are about to do a little of practicals, I'm using some tools. Sorry, I went off. Sorry, I went off. So we are about to launch for the Photoshop. So in order to launch a Photoshop or in order to launch any of the software, we move to where the software is located. Is located at the tab bar or maybe on your desktop. So we double click on it and wait for a while for Photoshop to open. So we are waiting for the Photoshop to open and we begin with today's lesson. Begin with today's lesson. Very good. Now we've launched Photoshop now. We've launched Photoshop now. So I close off everywhere which is on my which is Photoshop, which is in Photoshop. I close off it. Now we move straight to what we have for today. Move straight to what we have for today. So I'm waiting for move straight to what we have for today. Very good. In today's lesson or today's topic for the day, what we have for today is how to use or how to use the spot healing brush to remove uh, to remove tribal marks, to remove any marks, to smoothen some part of images. Maybe the part of that image is crumpled. It helps you in straightening up or clearing off the cramps of the image. That's the spot healing brush tool. It also removes pimples. It also removes tribal marks. It also helps us in uh, joining or how would I say putting on clothes with putting on someone how would I say coat for you not for you not or for you not allowing anyone to see that this person uh, the person wearing the coat uh, how would I say the coat does not belong to the person who is wearing it. The coat does not belong to the person who is wearing it. The period that's the okay. The spot healing brush tool helps us in doing that. The spot healing brush tool helps us in doing that. So let's move on to the next tool which we'll be using. The next tool which we will be using is the um, which we'll be using is the pen. Which we'll be using is the pen tool. The pen tool, then the dodge tool, the pen tool, then the dodge tool. That's the next tool which we'll be using after using the spot alien brush tool. And sometimes when you go in for a picture, you can see from the picture that it is not clear. The picture is not clear at all. So it's for you to make the picture clearer. is for you to make the picture clearer, because all what you are doing, or in designing aspect, maybe you want to put forth the picture counts a lot in that work. So when the picture does not bright, that means your work won't be nice. You may arrange the text very well, but due to the quality of the picture, it spoils all what you've done, or the clarity which will be given to you will be reduced. Will be reduced. So picture is mostly counted. So you have to know how to brighten pictures, brighten pictures. Making a funeral poster. When you're making a funeral poster, the words on it does not count much as the picture. The picture mostly counts a lot. So when the picture is not clear, and you just place it on the word just like that, that means what you've done is cost 90 log 1. You've done nothing. Because the picture counts a lot. The picture attracts someone to attract someone to the information or to the poster, to maybe how will I say, attract someone to the poster for the person to read whatever is under or whatever is on the poster. When the picture is not clear, the person wants to be attracted. The words can never attract. It's the picture on the word that attracts. So mostly you have to take note that picture counts a lot. So you have to know how to brighten the pictures. How to brighten pictures. So we'll talk about that one also. In terms of brightening it, at the property bar, you see image. When you click on image, you do have the adjustment, you do have the auto tone, you do have the auto contrast, you have the auto color. They are all under brightening of pictures. They are all under brightening of pictures. You can go straight to adjustment. When you click on adjustment, it will pop up another dialog box. When it pop ups, you see vibrance, you see level, you see uh, different kinds of editing tool over there, different kinds of ways of editing pictures, ways of brightening pictures. You see different kinds of it. So when I go for a picture and click on this adjustment, it will pop up. Because there is no picture over there, that means its property can never be used or can never be seen unless a picture is being placed on Photoshop before you can go there to select any uh, editing property over there, and you just apply it. So let's go straight to what we have for today. These are the three things we'll be learning for today. So as time goes on, we'll be learning also on how to include someone, clothing someone, include someone's coat, clothing someone who is not wearing clothes. We learn all that. Let's start with this first because this is the root of the stem. This is the root of the stem. When there is no root, there is no stem also. When there is no stem, there is no leaf also. So we have to take note of that one also. So let's move straight. We all know how to open up a new page or a working sheet. You either go by the shortcut or you go by the long cut, or rather go by the long cut and shortcut. So we just click on the shortcut. I do have the international paper already there. Untitled, I can give it a title. The size, you go for the size. Maybe whenever you go for a custom, you must make sure it is in inches. But due to A4 size being picked, it's not of customized. This time around, you just leave it that way. And you press on OK. When you press on OK, you wait for this working sheet to appear first. When it appears, then we start now. So maybe I'll go in for a picture, which on that picture there is more pimples. There is more pimples on that picture. So it's for me to edit it It's for me to remove the pimples. It's for me to make the picture very bright so that it can attract whenever I place it on a work. Whenever I place it on a work. So let's go straight to file. You can either place it on this and do that before, or you can either open it as a new working sheet. Then you do that over there, and you bring forth it on your working sheet. So I'll prefer doing it on a different working sheet, bringing it to the surface of this sheet. So we move to open, and now select forth a picture which has pimples, pimples, which has pimples. So let's go in for a picture. So I'm searching for a picture which has pimple. So I'll click for this picture. You can see from afar that this picture has some spots, black spots. It has some black spots on the face, black spots on the face. So whenever you select for a picture or you open up a picture, you must make sure the picture is in a resolution of 300. It is in a resolution of 300 before you work it out. Before you work it out. So let's check whether this picture is of a resolution of 300. So you press on, you hold down the Control Alt I, Control Alt I. That's used in checking resolutions. Or you can either go to image, move to image size. When you go to image size, it will also give you the resolution over there also. But I do like the shortcut, that's why I pressed on Control Alt I. So now I pressed on Control Alt I, you observe that this resolution is of 72. So you have to increase it to 300. Always increase the picture resolutions to 300 before you use the picture. Increase it to 300 before you use the picture. So now I've increased it to 300. When you increase it, you see it being zoomed very big on your screen. That means you've increased its resolution. So now I'm zooming it out. Whenever you want to remove pimple from the surface of any image, you have to make sure you zoom the picture out. You zoom the picture out first before you do that. So now I've zoomed from the picture now. So it's for me to remove the pimple from this gentleman. So you go for the eraser, you go for the spot alien brush tool. When you click on it, you see a small round circle, a small round circle. So for me to increase this circle, you press on curly bracket close, only the key curly bracket close. Press on it and you increase its size. When you increase its size, then you just click on where the pimples is being located, click on it. When you click on it, you see the pimple going off. So when I click on it, you can see that all the black spots are moving off. All the black spots are moving off now. So I am editing the picture now, moving all the black spots of this gentleman's face. This gentleman's face. So you can see all the black spots are going off. all the black spots are going off. So come down, then you use the same thing again, clicking on it to remove all the black spots from the gentleman's face first before you leave the tool now. So I'm removing all the black spots from the face of this gentleman. So you see all these black spots are going off. All the black spots are going off. So you're clicking on it to remove all the black spots. Remove all the black spots. Come to the neck. Remove it. Moving it. Clicking on it whenever you get to where the black spot is, just click on it. The tool will remove the pulse by itself. So you can see now that the face, there's no black spot on it again. I have removed all the black spots with the help of the spot healing brush tool. I can also use the spot healing brush tool to also crop all the uh, beard. Can remove the beard from that sector also. Be doing it gradually, gradually. You see that all the beard will just go off with the help of the spot healing brush tool. I've leveled it. You see any beard there again. You can see that these two has also removed the beard. In that same content, when you right click, we do have the patch tool. Click on it. It also does the same thing, but this time around you draw around, you hold down the mouse and draw around it to the point. Then you move it to where the arrow shows you to move. Just move it there. Then press on Control D. That one also will also remove the black spots. Also, it also removes the black spot also. So you can move it to this sector also. Press on Control G. So draw to this end. And you move it to this side also. Press on Control D. You notice that it has moved the beard. It has removed the beard from gentleman's face. So now the gentleman has no beard again. That's how the uh, that's how the sport healing brush tool works. That's how the sport healing brush tool works. So let's go in for the next one, which is the pen tool. Click on the pen tool. That one also looks like an eraser form. It's in a circle form. Then you'll be drawing on it like you'll be drawing or erasing. How you do erase? You see the human being's color changing to change to a darker color. Change to a darker. That means you are burning it. You are burning it. You are burning the image. Like it looks like the person is burned by fire. Is burned by fire. That's its terms. That's the tool which we use to do that. Someone will say, hey, this person is being burnt by the fire. No, it's with the help of the pen tool in Photoshop. That helps the person in making such an illustration to look like the person is being burned with fire. The person isn't burned with fire. It is with the help of the pen tool in Photoshop. So you can see that whenever I am clicking on it, it will burn in the image. It will be burning the image. to look darker. I can make it darker to the extent that to look like an avatar. Clicking on it to to to, to look like the person is being burnt with fire. Clicking on it to to being burned with fire. You can go to the this sector, select foreshadow, and you just click on it also. This one also gives you a different format. This one also gives you a different format. You can see that face of the human being is changing to a different one. That's the shadow content also. That's the shadow content also. So you moving it. So when you see the person, hey, the person is being burnt with fire. Hey, look at the face. No, 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 no. It's with the help of the shadow. That's the burn tool. It's with the help of the burn tool that we used in Photoshop in doing that. Photoshop who has many tools. It has many tools which helps us in editing pictures, which helps us in editing pictures very well. When you get the time to sit down very well and use Photoshop, my friend, you can do different kinds of how do I say emotions design pictures. You can do a lot of emotions pictures. Maybe you can go for a nice lady if you want to display how do I say you want to how do I put this sentence? You want the lady to be to tend to an ugly lady. You can use Photoshop to make the lady looks like a caricature. You can use these tools to make the lady look like a caricature. That's how Photoshop works. I do like Photoshop much. I do like it very well because Photoshop has helped a lot. Has helped a lot. Helped a lot. Photoshop has helped a lot in designing aspect. Photoshop has helped in designing aspect. So I do like Photoshop very well. At first, I was using Corel Draw. At first, I was using Corel Draw, but when I get to know how to use Photoshop, my friend, Corel Draw has been dumped. I have dumped Corel Draw to where it will not rise anymore. So that's how it goes by. So my friend, sit down, learn it very well. Whenever we teach you how to apply some tools, you must sit down to learn more. Don't say, oh, after all, what you've taught me is in my head, so I won't sit down to learn more. Maybe I have hidden some part of it from you. So for you to get to know it more, you have to sit down and make a constant practice of the tools so that you become an expert in it. An expert does not rise at once. It goes by a process. You have to make a constant practice before you can be perfect. Before you can be perfect. For you to become a leader, you need to be a follower. For you to become a leader, you need to be a follower. You can never be a leader without being a follower. You can never be a leader without being a follower. So you have to take note of that, my guys. You have to take note of that also. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. Continue. Let's continue. Okay. So now I have made this gentleman looks like a caricature, like he's about to catch someone, but he's not about to catch anyone. So let's move on to their property bar. Click on it to move into the highlight. You also use the highlight property also, create it on it to highlight the picture. You can see that that one also effect is also there. You can see some brightness in the picture. At the eye content, you can see that there is some brightness. At first it was darker, but now it seems the highlight has brightened it a little bit. You can see when you are using the highlight of it, you can see that there is a little light being thrown at the eye side. At the eye side. So this gentleman looks like some caricature in a certain movie. Yeah, caricature in a certain movie with the use of the bend tool. So maybe I go in for a picture that I want the picture to look like the person is being bent by fire. That's the tool I'll go in for so that I can demonstrate that also. Photoshop is very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. So when I right click, we go for the sponge. Sorry, the sponge. The sponge. So with the sponge also, let's apply it to the picture to see what it gives us also. So with the sponge, when you are using it, you see the picture turning to white. The picture will be turning to white. So the sponge helps us also in brightening the picture also. So after applying that, then you apply the sponge to turn the picture to white for the bend to appear. You can see that the bend has appeared. You can see at the back of the head also that the sponge has brightened the back of the picture also. You can see it has brightened it, it has turned that back to white. That's the smudge. It's also used in making nice editing. Nice, very nice. When you take time to sit down and apply these tools, my friend, you can make a certain human being look like he's being bent with fire realistically, very realistic. When the person sees the person can say, "Hey, this one is very well, it's not well, it is with the help of the tools, which help you in doing that, which help you in doing that." That's the sponge. That's the use of the sponge also. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next procedure. The next procedure of this is also how to brighten this, how to brighten the whole set of picture, not only the face, the whole set of this picture. So you move to image content, then you move to adjustment, then you move to brightness. So when you click on brightness panel opens, then you increase it. So whenever you are increasing it, the picture will be turning to uh, white. It will turn into white. But when you decrease it, it will dim to dim. So you have to look for a suitable number which you'll be okay with. Then you increase decrease the contrast. First one, okay, you can see that the dress is appearing very well. The dress at first it wasn't, and now the dress is appearing very well. So you move to image again, click on auto contrast. Whenever you go for a picture and you click on auto contrast, you get the actual picture's color, but not always or not every picture which you click auto contrast will give you the real format, because sometimes the picture is already in its tips or in its form or in its brightness. So whenever you apply the contrast, it will darken the picture more, which it must not be so. You are trying to brighten the picture rather not darkening it. not darkening it. So that's how that one goes by also. Now let's click, you click on image, then you move to adjustments, go to levels, then you decrease this side, decrease it, decrease it. You notice that the dress is becoming brighter. Then you increase it a little, press on OK. See that the picture's quality is coming forth. You can see from the hand, even the hand, that the hand is becoming brighter, and the dress also is becoming brighter with the help of the adjustment, with the help of the levels, the help of the levels. We also have a shortcut of selecting 4 levels. Press on Control L. Control L is the same level to also open up a level panel, a level dialog box. Also open up, also open up a level panel, or a level dialog box. So that's the shortcut for selecting 4 levels. Click on image again, then you move to auto. When you click on auto, the color also changes over there. That one also, it helps. It also change over there, but normally we don't use it. So that we normally use the adjustment. At the adjustment, we normally use brighten the levels and the curves. Vibrance sometimes we normally use this. Shadow also we normally use it sometimes also. When now toning, when you click on toning, now we are about to tone the picture. Click on toning, then you increase the size of this, then you decrease its strength, then with the gamma, also increase the gamma a little bit. Oh, sorry, you decrease the gamma rather. Then the exposure, you also decrease the exposure also. Then little, you just leave it that way. Then you move to the vibrance. The vibrance also, you just increase its size. Saturation, decrease the size. Decrease the size of saturation. Method, we are using the local adaptation. The local adaptation. We do have different kinds. We have the equalized histogram. This is the equalized histogram. And we have the highlight compression. We have also the exposure and the grammar. But we rather go in for the local adaptation. Local adaptation. Now you press on OK. When you press on OK, each effect will appear on the picture. You can see that the picture's quality has brightened very well. Each hand card determines. Each hand determines that the picture has brightened very, very well. Now we are converting the picture into HDR image. HDR image. So let's wait till it opens up. Opens up. Now the properties has been applied to the picture now, the hands. The hand usually determines that the picture has brightened very, very well. Very, very well. So in that column, you have different kinds of editing. So whenever you are going on or whenever you are moving forward, I'll be putting or I'll be uh, inserting into it so that we will be good at that aspect also. Because normally, sometimes I can go in for a picture, then just only use the total contrast. That's all. I won't apply any level, but sometimes some pictures are not clear at all. So you need to make it clear. You need to make it clear. On this same picture, you can also go use the mask to also brighten it very well. You can also use the also mask also in doing that. The mask also in doing that. So let's go in for another picture. Since we're done with this picture, let's go in for another picture. Press on Control A. Let me go in for let me go in for which let's go for this picture. Let's zoom it to see its quality. I think this picture has a brighter surface already. Let's go for another. Let's see this lady's one. Ah, this lady's picture is not clear at all. So it's for me to make this lady pictures looks clearer. For me to apply the tools which I thought for this picture to become clearer. For this picture to become clearer. That's what you are going to learn also. So let's go by it straight. So now it's for me to brighten it now. So now this picture is not clear. I will move to image. Then use the first step is I'll use the contrast. Then I'll make the picture come into its brightness. So I've brought it into its brightness now. So it's for me to remove the pulse. For me to remove the pulse from this lady's face, move to the spot Helen. Then I'll start moving the spots, start moving the pulse, pulse, start moving the pulse. So now moving the pulse, moving the pulse now. Pulse little by little, little by little. So decrease it. Also move this back on the side of the nose to now moving the pulse on the face of this beautiful lady. So now I've moved the pulse from this beautiful lady. It's left with the top, left with the top. So now it's for me to brighten it. Second step, move to image again, go to adjustment. And the first thing I'll do over there is to go for the levels, to level the picture first. So levels. I'll level the picture first, decrease this one to get its color, and I'll brighten it. Now brighten it to this side. Then I'll move to image again, then go to adjustment, then move to curves. Then I'll use the curves also. This is the case also. Moving the case to the side, to this side. This one enter and zoom the picture out. Then I'll move to adjustment again, move to brightness this time around, and I'll brighten the picture. Brighten the picture. Then increase the contrast also. And you can see that the lady's picture is becoming brighter when we use this to remove white. The lady's picture is becoming brighter with the help of the tool, the help of the editing tool, the help of the editing tool. That's the way we go by that one also. That's the way we go by it also. You can see the lady's picture has brightened. It has brightened. At first, it wasn't like this. Let me prove to you that at first it wasn't like this. Click on this picture, come and send this picture to the surface to prove you wrong that at first the picture wasn't like this. So drag the picture to this surface, stretch it for, and go for the picture from the original one. The original one. So let's go for the original one. Bring it, then we compare to see which of the picture is good. Which of the picture is good. So even let's compare. See which of the picture is brighter, which can be used or which can attract the eye of the public, which can attract the eye of the public. So let's compare now. Let's compare with these two. Which of the picture is brighter now? Which of the picture you can see that the edited one is very brighter than its original one. The edited one is brighter than its original one. The original one looks like a tinted picture. Sorry, a tinting picture. Tinting means adding white to black. Adding white to black. So this one, I need adding white to the picture to become of a blur picture. And the is mine is me being increasing its quality, increasing its quality, adding more colors to it, adding more colors to it. So you can see the difference now. You can see the difference now. So editing is mostly needed. I can't use this picture because if the person is at the back, he will never see this. The person will see it as a blurred picture. But mine, due to the colors I have applied to it, you see it as a real human being, a real being, a real being. So that's how it goes by. Also, it goes by. That's how it goes by. So let's go for another one, which will be the last picture, which I will edit. So I will close the day. So let's move on to open. And we then go for which picture, which picture, let's go for the gentleman. Let's see which one also. So let me see this. also has a interface. This one also has an interface. You see, video also has an interface. Let me see this gentleman. Gentleman also has an interface. So let's search for another picture. Let's search for another picture. So let me see this. I think it has a picture. Let me see this lady. This lady also has. Wow, look at this. I'm searching for a picture and I'm not getting any. Searching for a picture and I'm not getting searching for a picture, but I'm not getting any pictures. Not getting any. I wanted to make a last editing. Let me go for my own picture. Let me click on my own picture. I have no pause over there also. So what we do here is we brighten it. Move to image, then use the contrast first to get the quality of the picture first. Before you go to the same image, move to adjust and use levels. Use the level to brighten the picture. Use the levels to brighten the picture. You can see the picture is too dark. So for me to add a little red, you press on Control B, which is the balance, and add a little red to it. So that it becomes brighter. Becomes brighter. So that's how we go by editing. That's how we go by editing pictures, pictures, editing pictures. So as time goes on, we'll be learning how to remove maybe include me and wear me a different clothes. Include me and wear me a different clothes. So as time goes on, we'll be learning of that also. Thank you very much for your attention.